Good morning, YouTube. Maddie here with the Sovereign Grooming Company YouTube channel. Wanted to thank you for tuning in today. So, the last few weeks, this has been my weekly rotation video. Yeah, weekly rotation video. Last week, I couldn't remember what number it was. And this week, it's not exactly a weekly rotation video because, as I told you last week, I decided that I was going to do a fragrance of the week. I've seen some people like James at J Royal, I think Agnes might have done this, do a fragrance of the week so that we're taking one and living with it for a little while, wearing it in different situations and actually spending a little bit of time. Even a week is not that significant, but it's a lot more than wearing a different fragrance every single day, right? So I decided to go with this one, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, and I wanted to choose this one because this is just a great fragrance. Like, it's sort of a great all-purpose dumb reach fragrance, and I figured if I was going to wear something for a week, I'd go ahead and start out with something that would be easy to wear for a week, and this definitely was. So, a little bit about me in this fragrance. This is one of I think this was the second fragrance that I purchased when I got back into the fragrance game. I don't know if I've talked about that much, but I was into fragrances for a while, got out of it, got rid of all my fragrances, and then came back in and I started watching Jeremy fragrance videos. That was the first thing that I found. And obviously this is a big one that he recommends all the time. So I went out and I bought this. I actually bought it at a department store because back then I didn't know about the Facebook groups. I didn't know about all the other places that you could buy these things. So went out to Belk, which is a department store here in the South and Southeast, and bought this bottle. So this is you can tell that I bought retail because this is a 1.7 ounce bottle instead of a bigger bottle because it was relatively expensive to buy it at the department store. But anyway, back to the fragrance. So this is one that pretty much everybody knows about. Awesome. It's got some citrus, some mint, sage, cypress in the top notes, a little bit of pepper in the mids. I didn't pick up too much on the pepper, but then in the base it has musk, tonka, sandalwood, cedarwood, and yeah, I think that's it. Musk, tonka, sandalwood, cedarwood. Yeah, so those are the base notes. And this one's really, I think, known for the tonka because that sort of pops out and you get this kind of thick, sweet, chewy sort of vibe off of this one. And the interesting thing about wearing this one for a week was that it was really hot here. So we got up into the mid 90s to the high 90s. It hit 100, a little bit, a couple times. And this was actually a pretty appropriate fragrance for just about any weather. And the majority of times I sprayed it, I sprayed it at least enough times for Sean to be okay with it. I've sprayed it 8 to 9 times, and yeah, and it worked out. Like, it was never overpowering, maybe a little bit at first, but then by the time it calmed down, it wasn't anything that was going to choke anybody out, even in super hot weather. I wore this with just 1 or 2 sprays to the gym. So basically I took this one everywhere, and I love the way it smells. I think it's a great fragrance. If I had any complaint about it or any qualms about this one, it would probably be that wearing it for a week, I found that either I'm going nose blind or the longevity wasn't the best for me. So this is supposed to be an EDP concentration, I believe, at the Eau Extreme. Yeah, Eau de Parfum says that on the bottom. And if I'm spraying 8, 9, 10 sprays, I found myself reapplying this one a couple of times. Actually, I played some music this week as well, and by the time it got to where I was going to be headed off to church to play, I felt like I needed to spray it back on. So again, really nice. Like, this works probably in just about any situation, maybe other than the very most formal situations you can be in, and I don't get into those too often. So and even there you could probably pull it off because, like I said, it's a great, like, mass appealing, crowd pleasing kind of fragrance. And again, the longevity is the only complaint that I really had with it, and even with that, I just kind of reapply. So although I may get through my 1.7 ounce bottle kind of fast if I'm reapplying or wearing it frequently, but I think I can still recommend this one to you without hesitation. Like I said, it's a classic. Everybody in the community knows about it. Um, if you are looking for something that you can wear just about anywhere, and this is a great one. So, um, that made my Instagram kind of quiet this week. I wasn't posting the scent of the day. I posted a few pictures of this, but if you haven't tried wearing something for an entire week, I suggest you give it a shot. I'll be doing more of these as I pick them out. So I did want to say a belated thanks to Dan. He was the one that suggested that I give this one a shot for a week because he's got it too, just like everybody else, and we just wanted to hear more about it. So what do you think about this one? Let me know in the comments. Do you have Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme? Let me know what you think about it, and maybe you can consider wearing this one for a week too. So this coming week, I decided not to go for another fragrance of the week. I'm almost kind of a little bit of an addict, so it was kind of hard to wear a fragrance for a whole week. I got a little twitchy, I kept looking at all the decants that are over there. Every time I got some clothes out, I could see all the fragrances in the drawer. So I'm going to do a little bit of a rotation this week, but I will be back to fragrances of the week soon. So that said, my fragrance of the day today is one that I enjoy wearing literally. This is Sunday Morning by Alexandria Fragrances, and you can see that I've got a little bit of a dent in this bottle. That's pretty good there. And this one is inspired by Petit Matin by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is an excellent one. So one more little commercial. If you don't know, I am in the Alexandria Fragrances group as well, and this week through Friday, we're going 25% off of my 5 favorite summer fragrances from Alexandria. So I'm going to be wearing those this week, plus a couple that didn't make the cut. This is one that didn't make the cut. The only reason it didn't make the cut is because they're out of 60 ml bottles on the website. So stay tuned for that. Join the Welcome to Fragcom Welcome to Fragcom Facebook group. I'll put the link below in the description. Follow me on Instagram to see these scents of the day. And, also join the Alexandria Fragrances group if you're not in there as well. And you can follow along with this or find that code and get the discount on any of these if they sound good to you. So that's all for today. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate each one of you for taking the time to watch these videos. I appreciate everybody who subscribed so far. Thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram. Join my Facebook group. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much.